All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Station. Now, in the After Hours Gaming League, it is not forced cross spawns, so the players, it is a 4-player map, so the players have no idea where each other is. Now, this can be very interesting. Of course, it means that the players are going to have to scout a little bit early. It does open the map up a little bit more to cheese if you want to build, you know, some stuff right here in the middle of the map and just run it to your opponent's base. You can do some really interesting things like that that you really can't do on non-4-player maps. And of course, you see here A-Train going ahead and scouting very early, and I really like this move here by A-Train. A-Train going ahead and deciding, you know, I recognize that cheese can happen. I want to mitigate that risk. I don't want to get cheesed. I don't want to have that happen, which can happen so much and so often to you, particularly if your opponent prepares well for you. And of course, these players have their games out in the public, so you know, A-Train may have seen Preeminence's matches and said, you know, I can see that weakness in his play. I'm going to prepare for it. Now Preeminence going ahead and scouting here very early himself. So both of these players are playing very defensively early on. A-Train going ahead and getting the gateway up. Very nice timing here on the assimilator, of course. And it looks like both of these players are going to have a very similar build here. The very passive opening, which we'll see where this goes here very quickly. Preeminence deciding to SimCity a little bit closer. He wants to, you know, prevent some sort of shenanigans here by, you know, any sort of warp-ins or any sort of other shenanigans. He wants to keep those stalkers safe behind this little bit of a SimCity. Now that can work against you too, but Preeminence deciding to build everything very closely. It just feels a little more correct. It gives a little bit more mining time to those probes. Now, one thing that's very interesting about Star Station is that the bases are very big. And I don't know if this will play a role in this game, but we have seen the Mothership Core come out and play a very important role here for blink play on this map. You can see here, there's a little bit of a ledge here at the end of each opponent's base. And so you can just get a Mothership Core here. You can warp in a pylon here, that sort of thing, and then you can just go up to the high ground from here, and it can be very difficult to defend. Now, it is a little bit of a choke point, so you can, you know, obviously get the concave here, but early on in the match, when there's only, you know, 3 stalkers on the map, that doesn't really play too big of a role. So, you know, we've seen that before, and that can be very difficult to hold off. Now, Warp Gate coming up for both players. It is going to be, oh, look at this. Looks like A-Train is very interestingly dividing up his gas here. It looks like he got enough gas to go ahead and get Warp Gate up very quickly. And then he moved the workers off gas. I'll have to check that after the match as well. Meanwhile, Preeminence going for a little bit more tech. He's going to go for Stargate play. Now, the Stargate play is going to be very important here because it looks like A-Train, I don't think... Oh my gosh, he is going to go for aggression here. A-Train going for aggression, and this is going to be very difficult. He does not have his Stalker here. A-Train, this is a big misstep. The Stalker is hanging out in the back, and he's going to lose that Zealot. That's going to prevent any sort of aggression here by A-Train. A-Train has got to go home now. He lost that initial Zealot and the probe, and that is huge. Now, he does have this pylon down here, and that's going to allow him to get later aggression down, but losing that one Stalker, just that one Stalker, just completely ruins your timing. And that Stalker is just going to take far too long. I feel like this is just not the right move here for A-Train, and look at this. This is what I was talking about, playing Wings of Liberty versus Heart of the Swarm. The Oracle is now out on the map, and this unit moves so quickly and so fast. There's going to be, you know, the Pulsar Beam is going to get activated, and there's going to be a lot of probes lost. Now, we do have, oh my god, we have a huge number of Stalkers being warped in. It is the classic 4-gate from A-Train. A-Train, he's got to be able to take this Preeminence. He does have 3 Stalkers here, Is he going to be able to take this? We do have some probes getting pulled off the line. He's able to take one Stalker down, and Preeminence playing this very well. The Oracle coming in. Very nicely played so far from Preeminence. Preeminence defending this beautifully, keeping the opponent out of his base. Now, if he can take down this pylon, that would be a huge win for him. He cannot lose that Oracle. That Oracle's got to get back. Now, there's a huge warp in here for A-Train. Meanwhile, if we take a look at the base, there have been a large number of workers killed back here for A-Train, and A-Train is actually taking this game right now. This could be a huge loss here for Preeminence, playing just a very nice style, but ultimately it might not work out for him. He's going to be able to hang on. He has only one Stalker left and one Zealot coming back into the fray. There's, of course, the Zealot hanging out here in the back from A-Train. And Preeminence coming out with the Void Ray. Is he going to be able to get enough damage done? He's got to be able to take down all the Stalkers. If he takes down all the Stalkers, he could stay in this game right now. And the last Stalker falls, ladies and gentlemen, this game. Preeminence is still in this. He, of course, A-Train is going to try to get as much damage as he can get done right now. He's going to try to take out some of the probes. And two more Stalkers do warp in. That is going to be able to take out the Void Ray. And Preeminence says GG. A very nice defense there by Preeminence, but ultimately it was not enough. Preeminence, I really feel for you, man, trying to play the Heart of the Swarm style. He, what we didn't see, what I wasn't highlighting, was that the Oracle that he had out did not do enough damage. He got about 7 probe kills with that, which is good. But when you have a 4-gate at your door, you've got to stop it dead. You've got to kill as many probes as you possibly can. I'm going to take actually a quick look. If we take a quick look at the workers active here, we're going to go back into this real quick. You can see that A-Train here, he quickly lost a number of workers, and Preeminence had him on resourcing for quite a while, but he didn't stop it dead. That's the problem. If he was able to take this down to about here, if this graph just dropped like a rock, then I believe that Preeminence would have been able to take that game. But that Oracle just simply wasn't able to do enough damage.